Good morning!
How do you like us this way?
We're going sideways instead of up and down. We thought it was more professional, but we really don't know what we're doing. So tell us if you like us up and down or sideways.
Yes, yes.
And you're going, who are you? Welcome to Monday Morning with Merle and Patti. Merle singer, Patti Negri, where every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we talk about relationships. Hi, Pasquale. We love that you always jump right on. We talk all things relationships. You can send us suggestions and thoughts. We even want your wisdom. Talk to us. We'll even read some of these. Or we'll try to. Today, we are going to talk about expectations in a relationship.
Good morning. Oh, good. We look great. I'm so relieved.
Thank you. And that's what counts. Even if you're babbling idiots, if you look okay, we'll be good.
You look marvelous, darling.
I still have wet hair. Expectations. Do you expect us to have dry hair when we go? Expectations. Are yours in a relationship? Are yours too high? And high ones are good because Merle has a story that she might even get to about somebody who had set exact specifics and she got it. But it's so long as you're not setting yours so high that you know you can't get it. Kind of like that movie Practical Magic. One blue eye, one green eye. But she got it anyway. Or more importantly to me, and what I see, not more importantly, what seems to be done wrong is, are your expectations too low? Coming into like, relationships never work out for me. I always pick the wrong partner. They always love me and leave me. They always, guess what? You create a they always. And the phone's ringing.
But they can't hear it, just us.
Okay. So what do you think, Merle?
I think it's amazing how we create our life. We create our life, and it has a lot to do with our expectations. And I think people don't realize how dynamic that is. I don't know, Amanda. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I think people don't know what to do about it. I think people have to be careful about what they know. If you know this is the way it is, that's the first fact that you have to pay attention to, because it is possible for you to know something that just isn't true. And that's really, when people say to you, you're really pretty, and you say, oh no, I'm not. And another person says, you know, you're really pretty. And you say, oh no, I'm not. Maybe you don't know what's going on. You may be pretty.
We're such funny beings. We talk a lot about perceptions in every week, whatever our subject is. Our perceptions we create our reality with our thoughts of reality, and often that has nothing to do with reality. Again, there's a difference in fact and reality. Very big difference. So take that into consideration.
Well, fact, I mean, if it's in the present, or if it's in the present, you're just doing it. So we know that that's real. But sometimes hi Samantha, sometimes we rework our past, and sometimes we really don't know about our future. So I just think that it's really important to not be so sure of yourself. I mean, I always gave myself bad girl for being unsure. Oh, you know, maybe I'm not right. Maybe that person knows. But some of that's good. Everything can be taken to extremes. If you always trust what somebody else says and not yourself, forget it. You're on the wrong path. But somewhere in the middle, you have to acknowledge that some of the things you know, may not be true. And that will help you deal with your expectations. So, okay, a dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together is reality.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Ash.
I don't know if that's true.
But it's pretty.
It's very pretty.
I do think you can dream alone, but it's about the action.
Yes.
But we get what you're saying, and it's gorgeous.
Yes. Yes.
It's an R. Yeah. Again, what I do, and I work with people every day, so does Merle. This is what we do. We do work with people with relationships every day. So I look at like, well, my ex-husband was this, and my ex-boyfriend was that, and this is that, and this is that. And they always are. Look at what is the common denominator in all those situations. It's you. You're the common denominator. So something you're bringing into this relationship, and again, I see energy. I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm a whack job, I'm a witch.
No, you're not a witch.
No, I'm a good one. No, it's a positive compliment. But I see energy. And if we're going in to something, no matter how happy our good actor we might be, or a good poker face we have, and hi, if you're really thinking, this is the one's going to cheat on me too, or you're really thinking like it's never going to work out, guess what? You smell like that. You literally, it's not a smell, but it's the energy you're putting out there. No matter how you're going, hi, inside, they're feeling like that. And people, in a weird way, always live into your expectations.
So, speaking about that, I deal with people, and one of these people said, I can't trust other people because I can ask them, I'll do for them, and then all of a sudden I'll ask them to do something and they won't do it. And it's a simple thing, like I asked someone to make a phone call for me and she wouldn't do it. And as the more she talked, the more it was that she was doing expecting. What she said of other people was what she was doing. And that's kind of interesting. You need to give from a full heart and do, and you need to understand that things that are easy for you to do, other people, it's not easy for them. So making a phone call is easy for you to do, for someone else it isn't. So to what extent you want to let someone else have the pleasure of helping you out, then you need to see what they do well at, what they feel comfortable with. I always tell the story about Nathan. He had a very good friend. I'm sorry that he passed just recently. And he asked him to do something. He asked him to do some carpentry work for him because his friend Eddie's a great carpenter, and he did the job, but it didn't have the fanciness that he would have had if Eddie did his own. If it was for himself, it would have been different. And so Nathan said, I'm so mad at him. I'm so mad. I'm never going to talk to him, blah, 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 blah. I said, why are you mad? Well, he always does a half-assed job if it's for somebody else. He always does that. I said, well, then why did you ask him to do it? If that's what he always does, then you have to expect it.
He's meeting your expectations. Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly. People do, and it's so funny. And then you make it about you. It's just, that's who they are.
So I worked on him. I said, that's not fair. It's not fair to load it against him by asking him to do something that he's always going to do and you're always going to be mad at. Ask him to do something else. So, from Norway.
Isn't that cool?
That is very cool.
Yeah, so if you guys feel free to check in with us. Any expectations, do you find that you always create them yourself? Are they too high? Are they too low? And again, high ones are good. I want my partner to have a job. I want to be attracted to them sexually.
Well, you have to be careful about who you're expecting to have a job. So, what can seem success, I have to read these things.
Okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
why we ask people. We
Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do.
Amen, Ash. I agree 100% across that.
Right.
And do try to love what you do. And of course, we have to do a few things we don't love in life. Laundry. But find what's okay about it. It's like, well, at least I get clean clothes out of it. And you change your perception. Again, we always go back to perception. If you have to do something you don't love, find what you love about it, even if it's the paycheck, even if it's the people in the office or something.
Yes, and if you can focus on the things you do best and get really good at that and have some financial success, you can then thank you, Colin. And if you have some financial success, you can get somebody else to do your laundry. Okay, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Maybe that's next week. Forget it. Just hire somebody.
I like to do my laundry, actually.
So again, and sometimes expectations are they too low or are they too high? Because of even then when we're not happy with things, there's something in it that's serving us. Again, maybe you always pick relationships where they can't really commit their heart or they cheat on you. Maybe you're feeling safer about it, way on a subconscious level. But we actually, if something's not serving us, we will eventually switch it. So see how it's serving you. Maybe it's making you feel safe. Maybe you're comfortable being a victim.
Yes.
So many people are.
Yes.
It's like that, because when you're a victim, you have no responsibility. It's not your fault. That's who he is. That's who she is.
Yes.
There's no power in victimhood, but it's a book full of excuses of why you're not doing whatever you're not doing.
Right.
So look a little deeper into it, and don't always point your finger at the other guy, because it's usually you.
Yes. So what you're saying is, okay, you have these expectations. Discover within yourself why you have these expectations, what you're getting out of it. You're exactly right. Absolutely right. Listen to her.
And go back to your childhood, because in my sessions I do all the time, because look back, are you following your parents' exact whatevers, even the ones you hated? Or are you going completely opposite of your parents' whatevers that you hated or loved or whatever? We are so formed at such a young age, and when we're at that young age, we rarely know what we're talking about, but we're basing our way of being on something that's not even logical half the time. It happened when we were 2 or 4 or 7. We saw this, and love looks like this because daddy loved mommy or mommy loved daddy, and that's what it is. You don't like it, you're not comfortable with it, but that's what it is. Your little 7-year-old and or 4-year-old. So go back and
how can she get more energy?
We have energy. You just have to learn how to direct it. Make sure you sleep, of course. Make sure you eat well, of course. Make sure you take time to rest. And to me, the biggest thing to get energy is do something that makes you passionate about. Even if you're 20 hours a day or 22 hours a day is going through the motions. I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do this for my family, this or that. If you just have one thing in there that's really following your passion, you'll get the energy. Take up watercolor, take up tap dancing.
This is what I have to say. First thing in the morning, you wake up, get up, go to the bathroom, think, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful that I got up. I'm grateful that, okay, this aches a little, but not so bad. Deal with what you're grateful for, and then I sing something.
Yes, she brings in singing to everything.
Yes.
You know how good that is for your heart and for your lungs. Singing 10 minutes a day is supposed to make your heart and lungs stronger. It makes you happy. And the singing song is actually the pneuma, the life force going over the sounds. It's Heka. It's Egyptian magic. All those have effects on us. And the other thing, your family. Yes, love your family, but put yourself first. My famous saying is, and Ash, you're brilliant. We saw that. You're very wise, and thank you for putting in on this. But I don't know how to say that. Kine, we're going to probably say it wrong.
Yeah, you have to tell us. Is it kine or kine or keen?
Kine. All right. Anyway,
Emily.
if your family is first, and that takes all your just, really, just do that like you're getting on a plane. Put your oxygen mask on yourself before helping others. Even if it's an extra hour they don't get, the other 23 they do get will be better, I promise.
Yes, before family, you are first. You cannot give water from an empty well. I think that's really important. Sometimes I think it's important to take care of other people.
And you will.
But you can only do that if you, by example, Emily. You can say
or Emily. Emile?
No, that's Emily. That's Emily.
Okay, hi Emily.
You have to take care of yourself first. You have to take care of yourself. I don't mean be selfish. I don't mean, excuse me, I'm the one that counts. But you take the first hour of the day, the last hour of the day, 5 minutes out of every hour, something where you say, whether other people know it or not, you say to yourself, this is for me. And it shouldn't be eating food.
Right.
Because it's the
Unless
first
you're really
thing that
skinny.
came to me. Well,
I never care about myself. You have to.
That's it.
And how will you teach?
That's why you don't have energy.
Exactly why. You're not gone to the gas station or gone to the well, like Merle puts it. No one's going to take care of you except you. They're not. You're out there taking care of everybody else. You are the only one who can take care of you.
If you want to take care of other people, then the way you learn to take care of other people and the way you teach them to take care of themselves is to see that you know how to take care of yourself.
That's how you teach your family and everything. You set by example of, ooh, I am fulfilled. I am living my life. Yes, I'm taking care of everybody, but I'm coming from this glowing, energetic heart. Got it. Also, on my website, you would do great at following moon cycles. I'm all about, you don't have to know astrology. We are affected by the moon. We are 70% water. It's not just the crazy full moon. Every full moon, get outside, be in gratitude. Thank you, whoever you're thanking. The next 2 weeks while the moon's waning, that's when you let go of what's not serving you. Wake up in the morning, moon's waning. I'm not going to worry so much. I'm not going to not take time for myself. I'm not, whatever. The new moon, do some contemplation. We just had a beautiful full moon on Saturday, a beautiful full moon. That's the time to do some contemplation. What do you want? What do you think? And then the next 2 weeks, while the moon's waxing, add into your life. More love, more money, more sex, more lunch with your girlfriends. Now all of a sudden, you're tapping into your 70% water body. You have literally 2 weeks of consciously adding to your life, celebration, gratitude, releasing what you don't want. All of a sudden, you've tapped into your natural body and water cycle. The good stuff in your life gets better faster and faster. And the not even bad stuff, the stuff you don't need anymore, starts fading away with grace and ease.
Samantha is saying, but she now, what she does is meditate. Take the first beginning in the morning. Yes, and she used to be mean to herself and hard, but you have to train your mind and try again every day to love yourself and to gain more out of that. I think some of that comes from seeing the good in your life, which is when you before or during or whatever, after you meditate, you do a thank you, or you have a gratitude book, a journal that you can write every day, something to be grateful for. I think that gives you some juice. That gives you something to give you energy. If, oh my God, I didn't realize my life is actually not so bad.
Yeah, that's exactly why you don't have energy if you don't put yourself.
Yes.
It's not selfish.
Yes.
It's actually selfless, because you'll see.
And others will see the love and want to, if you love yourself, that's what Helena says, others will see that love in you, and that will attract them to you.
Live when I didn't ask to be born.
Why do I have to live when I didn't ask to be born?
Yes, you did. I do believe you asked to be born. I believe it's part of, I'm not going to get into religion or spirituality, but I believe that you're here and you picked it.
I believe it doesn't matter whether you're here because you picked it or not. If you're here, this is something I feel very strongly about. If you're here, the only thing that you need to do in your life is do the best you can be the best you can and offer as much of it as you can to other people. That gives you purpose. That's that if there's a religion, that's my religion.
That's beautiful. And the color purple is highly evolved spirituality and a damn good color hair. High vibration color is one of your higher chakras. Purple means love.
That's it.
And beauty.
You serve a purpose. We all do, even if we don't see it yet.
Yeah.
So yes, there are some things I don't know. If you just focus on being the best you can, doing the best you can, that's got to work. Amen.
Amen, as Pasquale says.
So I think
that's it. We've said everything there is to say on Monday morning.
Yes, yes.
And thank you guys. We love all the participation and
yes.
the wisdom and the questions. That's exactly what we want.
Yes.
So have an amazing week. Be aware. Some people don't have any expectations, and guess what you get? So start creating your life, designing your life, directing your life. It's all up to us.
We all have lessons to learn.
Hi, Darlene. Yay. Yes, we do.
Okay, so I think we got to stop already.
Okay, let's stop.
Does love wear out with time? No. And love is something that if you can't love too much and you can't love too many people. The more love you have, the more you create and get, and it grows. That's what's amazing. Have a nice day.
It's like a virus.
Don't forget, Crackety Relationship Code. Go to Amazon, look for Merle M. Singer, Cracking the Relationship Code, and then write a review.
And write a review. It's a brilliant book. It's an easy, clear read, and you go, oh wow.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
Short too.
Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm Patti Negri on everything, or at Patti Negri, or Patti.Negri, or Patti Negri, or Patti Negri Psychic Medium. And she is the Relationship Miracle Worker, and Merle M. Singer. And find us everywhere.
Thank you.
You all
have a great week. Bye. Oh, Michael.
Darling.
Oh, wow.
Hello and goodbye.
Take care.